So it's been kind of a tricky time for old Mr. Raincloud recently. Not in real life. Life's a never-ending ballet of joy and happiness, but Pacifism. Some of you might have seen I put out a video the other day where I expressed the troubles I'm having with pacifism at the moment. Now this is obviously relative, but considering in November and December last year, when I started up again, I was able to hit 3 billion as a standard every night, and I was hitting 4 billion every other night it seems. And, you know, 6 billion, 5 billion, I was playing the best I've ever played. Recently I'm struggling to hit a billion even, and I don't know why. It's as if a week or so ago, or just before that, I seem to have had some terrible crisis of confidence. A complete mental breakdown that is deeply hampering my play, and it got to the extent where I was getting real nervous around 800 million, just hoping I was going to get to a billion. And I haven't felt that way for a long time. And you know, you got to accept that. I mean, normally that's fine. I can easily accept that form goes up and down, and I'm confident in my ability enough, my technique. But eventually, things will turn the way of Mr. Raincloud once again. I think I'm probably just whoop. Well, anywho, last night I was playing a lot better actually. Maybe putting out that video and externalizing the problem was a good idea. Yesterday I was playing with a lot more focus. I mean, the problem you have when you start getting nervous about your ability is you start setting lower goals, like, oh, I can just get to a billion, you know, I'll be back where I am, where I need to be. And things when you do that, then your play will deteriorate a lot quicker into the run, because you'll let yourself cut corners more if it means getting to that lessened goal a bit easier. So yesterday I was like nuts to that. You know, I know I can play this stupid game, just do the technique properly. So I was really waiting, you know, hitting the gates deep, collecting geome greedily, and I got like 4 billion runs no problem, one 2.6 and then like 1 point something rather back to back. So hey, it ain't gonna change the world, but it made me feel better. And reasonable geome, you know, not bad. And best of all, I was playing just, the thing that was annoying me is the manner of dying was so stupid. I was just hitting with dumbbells all the time, like Pacifism 101. Like, I couldn't, the precision seemed to be all gone, and that was because I was panicking, obviously. Yesterday I was playing a lot more precise. I was really picking my way through and taking my time amidst the clusters of gates, like a good Raincloud should, and I mean, that was much more like it. So who knows, maybe this is part of my trajectory, to say a word I can never properly say. Oh yeah, so it's all good. What I really could do with is getting 10 billion so I can stop playing this infernal game, get on with my life. Nah, you're alright, Pacifism. You're alright. I mean, I know, when you're... That's the other thing, like, I'm such a hypocrite, because I've always been an advocate of not playing when you're not feeling like you're enjoying it. And to be honest, I wasn't enjoying it the last week or so, but I kept playing, because it's just very hard to put down. Well, it's not so much that, as it's just... I've never known a game that's so easy to play when you've only got like half an hour or so. Oh, for fuck's sake. Half an hour or so to play. Like, I haven't got a whole lot of time at the moment, and yeah, when you sit down, you only got a little time in the evening. It's perfect. There's no online bullshit to worry about. You know intimately how to play the game, and also it'll take like 6.5 minutes to hit 10 billion, or whatever. You know, I'm not fussed about hitting 10 billion. I just want to be competitive again. And I know if I want to keep playing this game, oops, I know I should maybe play different modes instead. You know, that way you stay in the Geometry Wars zone, but you shake things up. But the thing is, if I'm playing Geometry Wars, and I'm not playing Pacifism, I always got the feeling like, man, if I was playing Pacifism right now, maybe I'll be hitting 10, 11, 12 billion, or whatever. And I just feel like I'm nearly done with this game. Once I've got 10 billion, I think I will gracefully retire. And I'm kind of through learning, I think. I don't want to have to go through the pain of learning new modes again. I just want to play Pacifism, do what I do, and when I'm not playing Pacifism, I want to play another game entirely. So anyway, I'm obviously the architect of my own destruction in my refusal to shake things up, but what are you going to do? I feel a lot more awkward in how I'm sitting today relative to the laptop. I'm like a frog squatting ready to leap off my, what do you call it? One of those leaves that frogs sit on. What the fuck am I talking about? Anyway, one game I am enjoying at the moment, enjoying very, very much indeed, is Alan Wake. Now, stop you might say, if you're a long-term sub of mine, you might have seen a video I put out ages ago called Welcome to RaincloudGaming, which is one of the best videos I've made. It was back in the days when I could be asked to do editing and stuff, and spend ages over a video. And then, anyway, it features some Alan Wake. So I actually bought that game back in 2010. And the main reason I bought it, two reasons. One, I knew it was supposed to be very much a homage to Twin Peaks, which is my favourite TV show of all time. Oh, god damn it. So I mainly bought it for that. And also, I do very much enjoy third-person shoot-em-ups. Resident Evil 4 was my second favourite game of all time. And one of the games I've enjoyed most on the Xbox 360 is Dead Space. Sure, it's super derivative, but it's just a lot of fun, that game. A lot of fun. So that's why I got Alan Wake. And I must say, when I first played it, I was slightly underwhelmed. I mean, I enjoyed the Twin Peaks references, no doubt, and the general Pacific Northwest environment, and the graphics were great apart from the screen tearing, which is a famous problem with that game, but it wasn't a big deal. But I think more the gameplay was a bit disappointing to me at the time, because I mean, it wasn't as good gameplay-wise as Res 4, but then, you know, it's unreasonable to expect that. And also, Alan Wake just sort of controlled quite clumsily, I felt. And like the gameplay was a little bit repetitive, the environments weren't as good as Res 4 in terms of being varied and like exciting set pieces and stuff. But then I came back to it when I was kind of looking to play a one-player game again, and I knew I hadn't given it enough of a chance the first time round. And actually, it is a superb, brilliant game. And let me just get out of this corner before I continue this thought. Yeah. I'm still in trouble. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, Alan Wake. The thing is, you're not controlling a marine or a badass oogly boogly. You're controlling a writer. Now, you can't expect that's. It's part of the realism, I guess, of the game, if you can talk about realism for something as fantastical as Alan Wake. But you wouldn't be able to, you know, be somersaulting and stuff and using crazy weapons. And actually, once you let go of that expectation and you don't compare it to other games that might superficially remind you of, you can appreciate what's distinctive about it. And I mean, obviously, it's well known that the storyline and the general storytelling is great, which it is. And the atmosphere is really good, like, not necessarily a scary game, but it's got its moments. But just, it's real creepy and dramatic. It's got a certain Twin Peaksiness to some of the piano score, which I love. And so the atmosphere is really great, and the environment. So then what my problem was, because they are varied, but it's also a very coherent world that you're in. But also, like it's not, yeah, it's not a shooter the way Resident Evil is. It's not trying to be. It's much more about evasion and spaghetti. So I got lost in my Alan Wake thing there. What was I?